Here we're going to identify the sampling method used to obtain these following samples here. So for A, it says, in order to elicit opinions about its new website, the University of Findlay administers an online survey to the student body. This type of sampling method is known as a convenience sample. And a convenience sample is a sample that's easily obtained. And how we can tell that this is easily obtained is that Findlay just went ahead and put some sort of survey or some sort of poll on its website, and you can just volunteer if you wanted to answer the poll. So that's a sample that's easily taken. B is a congresswoman wants to determine her constituency's opinion about property taxes. She divides her constituency into 3 income groups: low income, middle income, and upper income. She then randomly samples individuals from each group. So a couple of things to point out here. She's dividing her constituency into these groups. A fancy term or a fancy word for groups is strata. So once you have a population and then you want to manage that population somehow by dividing it into different groups and then randomly selecting individuals from each group is called a stratified sample. And again, we can tell when we divide that sample or we divide that population into groups. For C, at a business convention, attendees place their business card into a bin. The bin is shaken up and an organizer draws out several cards each for a $500 gift certificate giveaway. So this is just a simple random sample. It's similar to putting names in a hat and shaking up the names and then drawing from a hat. That's where every individual has an equally likely chance of being selected as anybody else. For D, as a fundraising technique, a purveyor divides a map of his town into 15 different regions. He randomly selects 3 regions and has employees approach each residence of those regions for a donation. So this is a cluster sample. And a cluster sample is where the population is divided up or it's in these groups. You randomly select a group and then every individual within that group is then selected. And finally for E, every 50th bottle of soda coming off a filling station line at a bottling company is checked for volume until 250 bottles have been inspected. So something to point out here, we have every 50th. So when you hear every nth individual, every nth bottle, every nth person, that is going to be a systematic sampling. And I think we have it.